at Astra Abyssas. Welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Genshin, where today we will be doing Amber's quest, which is over here. Yep. So we're gonna be doing that one, but first I quickly want to get something else out of the way. And that is unlocking these two teleports, and potentially, okay, maybe not this one, but also not that one. Okay, unfortunately we cannot do these yet. But I wanted to unlock more teleports. That's the gist of it. So, gonna go to this one and to that one. They are quite far apart, but should not be too much of an issue. Don't worry guys, we will not fight that thing. I am just passing it. Although maybe we could take it. Nope, not gonna do it. I don't even need the electro hypothesis right now. The ones that I do need are for Bennett and maybe for Kaya. Probably not gonna level up Noelle that far, but even then, it's like adventuring 25 when we can ascend them next time. So for now, this is the best it will be. And yes, I know that there's a portal there. Thank you, game. Not where we're going right now though, because we're going to this one. What we can do real quick is just kill these monsters and get the Sealies to their places. So, let's go find Sealies. I believe there's actually one on top of this hill right here. And so it seems. Hello Sealy, my old friend. I've come to follow you again.
Everybody stand back! Go, go, bear!
How can we get here? Maybe one of these trees. But for now, let's just get to the Sealies first. And get that wind current up. And maybe a chest as well. And there we go, the wind current. Which, actually, if we just skip the portal, we can probably just go into that wind current over there, around the chest, and grab that one.
I'll keep this close.
Let's light it up! Ow!
I'll keep this close.
Let's see, will we make it? We will.
I'll keep this close.
Get him! I'll race you there!
And while I'm in the nearby area... Oh. Well, let's take care of that guy. He fell down before. So let's actually
Why do they never
finish
miss?
him off this time. Hopefully he won't fall off again. Because then I'm just gonna have to fight him all over again.
Let's light it up.
Okay. Actually finished him off this time. So what I was about to say is that while I'm in this area, I might as well get an Animalculus that I didn't get last time. Shouldn't be too difficult. Yep. Okay, let's make sure that we are aligned. Got it. And I did forget this one, but I know that there's one over here as well. You can already see it over there. So let's of course make sure that we get this one, so we don't have to come back to it later. Well, technically I just did come back to it later, but you know, oh, that was probably should have engaged my wings a bit more, but fortunately we are still alive. We can just recover some health with our food. Oh, let's use this one maybe. Yeah, okay. Alright, now we are at Stormbearer Mountains and we're just gonna make our way to Stormbearer Point over here. Should not be too difficult, but of course we need to keep our guard up because this is a dangerous area. Keep our guard up, but also keep an eye out for chests. So yeah, even though these are level 19, we do of course want the chest. You know what? We're using the wrong character.
Dodge this.
We should really be using Kai, of
So
course.
sorry.
Keep him frozen.
I'll keep this close. Freeze. Cool it.
I'll race you then. Take cover. Teamwork is dreamwork.
I'll keep this close.
Another reason to get sidetracked from the teleport. Right over here. Climbing up. And just gonna go up the tower. I imagine that's how we're gonna get it. Alright. And let's see what's blocking this chest over here. Okay, few animal slimes.
Get him.
Nothing a Baron Bunny can't help with.
A reward on the road.
And finally, of course, we do make it to this teleport. There we go. I don't like to get too greedy either, but yeah, there's just there. However, the enemies are level 24, but
Disappear.
they will disappear. Hopefully.
Freeze. Don't get frostbite.
This should definitely help. After all, it is raining. But okay, it didn't last too long.
Windblade!
But we're all good.
A reward on the road.
I swear I'm not procrastinating on the gliding quest with Amber, but you know, this does seem like a pretty good chest. And it's a ruined guard guarding it, so shoot it in the head. Shoot it again. Switch to Kaya and freeze it.
Get out of here!
Oh, and it's clearing up, so let's finally switch to Kaya. And yeah, that's the most we could use Kaya. Okay. Well, the rain has stopped unfortunately, but hopefully we can... Nope, okay, this is just the time that we have to run. Ruined guard is down, and the precious chest is ours.
Reward on the road.
There are so many treasures in this area, it's hard to just stop collecting them. Like even if you have plans, it is pretty difficult. Also, I know there's a treasure chest on top of there, even down here already.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, let's just ignore those guys, I think. Let's see if we can actually just ignore all of them. Well, let's just kick this guy off real quick. Yep, here it is.
I'll keep this close.
And we'll just go on to the next treasure chest, which is over here. Where we do actually have to fight. So, yep. Oh, wow, that could have gone very wrong. Okay, well, things are not going exactly the way they should. Definitely might want to heal my ether at this point. Okay, yep, there you go, some food. Oh, okay. Let's just, yep, use that one. Maybe use the Benny as well.
Adventure! I'm going in!
Alright.
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
And this did of course show that it's not always gonna be easy. And I got very lucky over there because there was an explosive barrel. If I had plunge attacked just maybe slightly closer to it, it would have blown up and it would have killed me for sure. Very happy that I did not get blown up right there. Especially because it was my eater and I don't want to lose him. Alright, an Homunculus. Pretty easy to get. Just need to know where you're flying to. And now we are back in Mondstadt. And I believe it is time to go say hi to Amber. There she is. Okay. Hi Amber. Oh. Well. This is awkward. Who is the real one?
you everywhere. How's that wind glider I gave you last time?
Oh, I'm an amazing glider.
Seems like it's really growing on you. But then again, you don't have a gliding license, do you?
A gliding license? What's that?
Isn't it obvious? You gotta have a gliding license to legally glide in Mondstadt.
Whoops.
Oh, but we've been gliding for ages now. This is the first we've heard about it.
Yeah, you've been gliding all over the place. Everyone's noticed.
So, you came looking for us because you want to give us a gliding license?
No way! The Knights of Favonius have strict rules. You need to pass an exam, and only then will the Knights issue your license. Today,
Then
I'm
why
here
did you
as an
give me wings
examiner
in the
to
first
oversee
place?
your official gliding exam. I gave you your wing glider, so this is my responsibility. At least that's what Acting Grandmaster Jean would say.
An exam? What a pain in the butt. Then again, since Amber is the examiner...
It's fine, I can do
I'm
this.
sure you'll glide through it. I mean, the whole city saw how well you flew the day that Storm Terror attacked, so I'm sure you'll have no problems. But we do need to respect the rules and glide properly. Here, take this gliding manual. No need to memorize it. Just be familiar with everything in there. For example, only one person per wing glider. No carrying anything over the set weight limit. No taking off using an animo slime, and so on and so forth. Anyway, be sure to read it, okay? I had to read a load of big, thick books too when Lisa was teaching me magic.
Wow, that's a big old book! Paimon thinks we best get started.
Great, come find me when you're done. I'll be at Windrise.
The Knights of Favonius gliding manual does not sound like a fun read.
Well, let's get started then.
When the first wisp of wind brushed across the land, birds that yearned for the sky had wings, but no way to fly. They asked the animal god, "How can we reach the heavens?" To which the animal god replied, "You have yet to find that which is most important." As the god spoke, the wind thrust the seeds of a dandelion high into the sky. The birds thrust out their wings, but the breeze was all too mild, leaving them to stumble across the earth. So they went to the gorge, where the wind showed off its wild and incomparable strength. They threw themselves off the cliff and flapped their wings amongst the howling winds until they were able to fly freely in the sky. To the animal god they went to gleefully say, "We understand now. All we needed was a stronger wind to fly." In reply, the animal god said, "What you lacked was not wind, but courage. It is courage that has allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world."
That's a cool story. But is the Knight's gliding manual really written in that style?
It's like a fairy tale.
Huh. Anyway, let's go find Amber.
So, what I understood from that story is that if you jump off a cliff with courage, you get to fly. Yeah, it's going really well. Thanks, Paimon. But I'll be clicking this away from now. Sorry.
Great, you're here. Did you have a good read-through of the gliding manual? Got all the rules down?
Well, I read it.
Sounds like it was a real drag. I would know. I've been there. Ugh, the gliding manual is super dry. I couldn't get into it at all. Don't tell Jean, though.
Really? Paimon thought there were some pretty cool stories in the gliding manual.
Cool stories? Oh, you must mean the example cases in the appendix. Some of them I like. My favorite one is about the illegal Animo slime takeoff. Apparently, if you pop an Animo slime and take off in the burst of wind, it shoots you up really, really high. I really want to try it.
No, not that story. Paimon meant the one with the little bird who wanted to learn to fly.
What? Let me take a look. Oh, shoot. This is the storybook I used to read as a kid. Oops, sorry. I put both books in the same pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when I was leaving.
You're
How
still
in
reading
the
this
heck
one?
do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
This is so embarrassing. It's because, maybe deep down inside, that fairy tale is the thing that truly taught me how to glide. What you lacked was not wind. It's courage that's allowed you to become the first flying birds of this world. Reading that gave me the courage to glide, to become an outrider, and to become the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
To jump off cliffs.
But anyway, let's get back to the exam. Don't be nervous. Just glide like you're used to. Okay then, you just need to follow the marked route to the finish.
I'm ready. Let's go. Alright. Wind current, and keep in mind, if we fall during this, probably gonna die. So this is definitely not without its risks. Well, I feel like we were the perfect candidate for this job.
You nailed it! But it's no surprise, given the way you handle your glider in a storm. The next part of the exam is in Mondstadt. See you there. Don't keep me waiting.
I mean, couldn't I
Alrighty
just
then.
glide
You heard
to
her.
there
Back to
then?
the city. Let's not keep her waiting.
Part 2 of the gliding license.
Hey, here! Over here! I'm
Yeah,
all set
I
up.
can see you.
Let's carry on with the exam. Same deal as before. Glide through the markers and get to the finish without stopping in the middle.
Alright, let's go. Alright, so far I'm managing. Alright then.
Seems like you've got the hang of wind gliding now. Let's do the final stage.
Easy. You've flown this way before anyway.
Once you've passed this final stage, you'll finally be able to get your very own gliding license.
How exciting.
Keep thinking about that license. Ready?
Ready, set, go!
Windborne traveler, you are required to land at once by the order of the Knights of Favonius.
Oh,
I am
no.
Otto of the Knights of Favonius.
Hi, Otto.
What's going on?
Please, show me your gliding license.
That's literally what we're working on.
It is against the law to glide without a license. I am arresting you under Section 7, Article 12 of the Mondstadt Penal Code. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will forever carry on the wind.
Wait, I'm an instructor. This is a gliding exam.
Oh, I see. Well, you picked a bad time to hold your gliding exam.
Really? Why?
The Knights of Favonius received a report from a sister at the cathedral claiming she saw Raptor gliding around these parts. I thought your student here must have been his partner in crime.
Raptor? Who's that?
A known criminal in Mondstadt. He always uses a wind glider to commit his crimes, so people started calling him Raptor.
Wow, he flies fast then.
So far, we haven't managed to catch him. Our plan this time was to draw him into the cathedral with a precious artifact, and ambush him inside. But he escaped with the artifact. Fortunately, one of the sisters put some secret markings on the artifact using elemental magic. But he was too fast, and we couldn't even keep up with the trail the markings left behind.
Well, if you need help chasing down a gliding criminal, I'm the one for the job. So tell me, which way did he go?
As far as I know, he was last seen near Springvale. But that was some time ago.
Leave it to me. With us chasing him down together, he doesn't stand a chance.
So I passed the exam, right?
Once we've got this raptor guy, we'll pick up where we left off.
Oh, come on, it
But
is so
no
good.
need to worry. I'll be sure to have a word with Jean.
Guess we're chasing this raptor guy. Okay. Let's go to Springvale.
This is Springvale. There must be some clues about raptor around here. The sister from the cathedral put some secret animal markings on the artifact he took.
Use your elemental sight and keep your eyes peeled for clues.
Alright, let's see where he went.
Ooh, hey, what do you think this is?
It looks like a broken tree branch.
Oh, Paimon knows. It's from a frame of a wind glider. Therefore,
There are no elemental traces on it. It looks like it's just a plain old tree branch.
I'm not sure why I have to use elemental sight if the things are already showing in the world. But okay.
A strip of cloth with animal markings on it. Looking at the design and the way it's woven, there's a good chance it came from a wind glider.
wow, Outriders have to be textile experts now? It's a harder job than Paimon thought.
If this really belongs to Raptor, it must mean his wind glider is broken.
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an animal slime?
Animo slimes are airborne creatures. They don't leave marks on the ground unless someone stomped on one to take off.
How do we know if this was left by Raptor or an animal slime?
Either way, let's make a mental note of these markings. They're very clear. It appears that the elemental markings point this way.
Huh. Well, do you think he ran off ahead?
There's only one way to find out. Come on, we should keep following the markings.
Ooh, what's that? Looks like something's going on up ahead.
It sounds like there's a battle going on. Could that be Raptor? Quick, let's keep going.
Let's go find out. Oh no, just a few hilly trails. Hey man, will you be fine? I'm kind of already doing stuff.
Go, Baron Bunny!
Alright. Well, the Baron Bunny can take care of those guys. I'll just quickly finish them off, of course.
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius have arrived. The hilly trolls won't dare pursue me any longer.
What happened?
I can't believe it, but the hilly trolls attacked our carts. Luckily, I outran them.
Hilly Churls? But I thought the Knights of Favonius had cleared out most of the hilly trail camps around these parts.
It's a small camp not too far from the village, but the route I take on my delivery runs ensures I steer clear of it. But today, some crazy fellow suddenly fell out of the sky and landed right in the camp.
Now, who does that remind me of?
It really riled them up. They chased the funny-looking fellow as he fled, which brought them out in the open. I managed to get away, but they smashed my fruit carts to smithereens. Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do when the merchant caravan gets here tomorrow.
Funny looking? In what way?
He was holding on to something. Must have been heavy because he couldn't glide in a straight line to save his life. Maybe that's why he fell. Honestly, people like that shouldn't be allowed in the skies. It doesn't take a genius to know you're not supposed to carry heavy objects while gliding. I'm gonna report that idiot and make sure he gets his license revoked.
Heavy object. The artifact? This could well be our guy. Tell me, did you see which way he went?
I managed to catch a glimpse as I ran from the hilly churls. I think he went that way.
Seems like a strong lead. On with the chase! Oh, and don't worry. As soon as I get back, I'll tell the knights to mop up the rest of the hilly churls as soon as possible.
Oh, there's quite a few of them. Okay.
Suffocate.
Well, let's just use this.
Win! Suffocate.
Apart from the hilly churls, there's a bunch of funny-looking people, too.
Judging from the type of wind gliders they've gone, I'd say this lot is with Raptor.
But if that's the case, what are they hanging around here for?
I wonder... Well, this measly bunch can't slow us down, that's for sure.
Huh. Look where we are.
There are no more elemental markings
The
ahead.
elemental power on the artifact must have worn off. Raptor must have realized the markings would give away his position and sent his minions to slow us down. That way, when the effect wears off, he can make his escape. He won't get away with this. After him!
Weren't we already going after him?
But we also haven't found the artifact, which means Raptor still has it on him. Forget these guys. Come on, let's keep following the elemental markings.
Yeah, I assume they lead here. And this team should be fine.
There's only one way over there. Raptor must be up ahead. However, it looks like the only way we can catch up is if we glide.
But there's a ton of enemies below. They'll definitely attack us after we take off.
If we're gonna do this, we'll have to glide and defeat them in one fell swoop. You still had one stage to go in your exam, right?
Yeah.
But what's that gotta do with anything?
How about we make this the third and final stage of your gliding exam?
Are you sure that's how the exam is supposed to go?
It's a custom version of the exam, designed by yours truly. Besides, the normal version of the exam wouldn't be fit for the hero of Mondstadt himself. So, what do you say?
Well, I guess... Well, hold up. Nail Raptor. No. How about no? I'm just gonna nail this exam.
Woohoo! Good answer! Prepare
Yeah.
for takeoff. Raptor awaits you once you defeat all these enemies. Then that gliding license is yours.
Alright, so of course we're gonna use wind currents and we can drop bombs on enemies. Okay, let's go. Let's glide and drop bombs. Well, this is very different. Well, that was easy. More gliding, I assume? Yep. Alright, I guess I'll just follow the marker. Yep. Bit more wind over here. Kaboom. I'm afraid that explosive barrel over there made me take some damage, but
Nice!
Yep.
You breezed through it! You're a natural. I knew you'd be fine. All that's left now is to grab ourselves a raptor. Let's go!
let's go get that Velocity Raptor. And of course, heal up like always. Make sure we do not die, because that would be sad. Kaboom! Alright, let's see what is up with this room. Destroy the power source to unlock the mechanism. Okay. Must be this thing. Destroyed and also destroyed.
Told you I'd win.
Alright, round 2. Master Sniper, awesome. Why did he heal up? Okay, let's just take care of him a little quicker. That's one.
Hey!
Ow. And as long as he can actually just fall off. Yep, that would be nice. Activate this. And of course, keep an eye out for treasure, like this one. And possibly somewhere over there, who knows.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Alright, next room. And so far this domain is actually pretty easy. Alright, let's glide.
It looks like there's no way across. Ugh, he must be around here somewhere.
Amber! Over there!
If you insist on chasing me, so be it.
Huh? Who brought the little girl?
You must be Raptor! You can't escape!
I don't need to escape. There's no way you can make it over here.
Oh, it is pretty high. And quite far.
Oh, little girl, why don't you run along home now and let your leader deal with this? Don't worry, I promise that once the Grandmaster gets here, I'll surrender immediately.
Hey, watch it! You're talking to a Knights of Favonius outrider! You'll be sorry when I arrest you!
Let's examine our surroundings.
You're right. Ugh, he's right there in front of us. If only we could glide across.
So how did he get across?
Probably courage. Or, I don't know, mechanism?
I don't see a mechanism, and I have good eyesight. Besides, there's nowhere on the cliff that you could build one.
Bye-bye, kiddo.
Oh no, he's getting away!
Ugh, we can't hesitate any longer. The only way to get across is to glide there.
But...
Don't worry, I'm the gliding champion of Mondstadt, remember? If Raptor can do it, I can do it too.
Oi, Outrider! You have less chance of surviving this than jumping off the Animo God statue in Mondstadt without your wind glider. Haha!
It's not impossible.
Paimon sees your point. If you rule out everything that's completely impossible, gliding is the only idea left.
Remember that book I lent you? The one I thought was the gliding manual, but wasn't? The first birds couldn't fly. Flight was their reward for their courage to plunge into the canyon. Be my witness.
Go and plunge into the
Raptor says I'll
canyon.
never make it. But if you listen carefully...
Wait! Stop! You'll never make it! Come on, off you go now. Back home like a good little girl.
Raptor says I'll never make it. But if you listen carefully, the wind says I will make it, and that's good enough for me.
Alright, let's listen to the wind. And let's go. Well, that's definitely not looking good.
You're gonna fall! You're gonna fall! It's a wind current! She's gliding! Amber's gliding!
Hooray!
You're crazy, kid! You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would have jumped otherwise.
The wind takes care of those who have courage. Now sit still and await your arrest, like a good little boy.
Well, this is where Cryo probably would have come in handy, but whatever.
Out of the way!
Special!
Teamwork is great!
Finally. Done.
All right, I got him! I only noticed the wind current from in the air, and it's the only one. It would be suicide to try and escape in the direction Raptor was going. In other words, the only way Raptor could have gotten out would be this way, past us.
Aha! So he was just trying to fool us by acting smug, in the hope that we would just give up and leave. Little did he know, we're not so easily fooled.
It was all thanks to your sharp thinking. Just like a wise man once said, once you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains, no matter how improbable, must be the truth. At the end of the day, gliding is 7 parts technique, 3 parts instinct, and then 90 parts courage.
What you did now looked more like 99 parts courage.
It was just like in my first gliding exam. I was super nervous, but in the end, there was nothing to be afraid of, and I passed no problem. I kinda missed that nervous rush in the exams I've done since then. It just wasn't the same.
Sorry. Paimon thought you said you passed no problem. What do you mean exam since then?
Well, you see, the thing is, Mondstadt is all no glide zone this, no landing zone that. Every time I get my license, it keeps getting revoked. I must have taken the exam about 15 times altogether. But I always pass the first time. I guess my little gliding manual ain't so bad after all.
Let's go and get a copy of the real gliding manual from Acting Grandmaster Jean sometime.
Sounds good.
I'll head off first because I need to escort Raptor back to the city. Once you're back in the city, don't forget to come find me at the cathedral. I'll issue your gliding license there.
Alright, see you there.
She just can't sit still, can she? Guess that's why she's the Outrider. When this is all done and dusted, let's head to the cathedral in Mondstadt.
Alright, there's Amber. Let's talk to her and get the gliding license.
Congratulations! Here is your gliding license. You're officially legal now. Yay!
Yay.
I'm not surprised though. You are a natural after all.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty easy. It
Oh,
was
and I'll
nothing.
sign you up for the next wind gliding championship.
The what?
I glide so fast that no one can keep up. It's just me up there, on my own, gliding around. It's kinda boring.
Don't worry, I'm gonna win. You won't stand a
Whoa,
chance.
fighting talk. It seems you have no idea how terrifying the championship really is. Well, until I kick your butt in the championship, I wish you a happy, liberating, and above all, law-abiding gliding experience. Make sure you obey the rules. Whatever you do, don't get your license revoked.
Ah, look who's talking.
Oh, brother. If you ask me, that's a bit rich coming from Amber.
Alright, and we even got the gliding instruction manual. So I think this is a nice moment to end the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell to get notified. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.